This letter was written in August of 1951 by Edna Griffin to an unknown recipient. We only know the recipient of this letter is a girl because Griffin mentions Mama when talking about her. This letter was written because this person was recently arrested, and Edna wanted to communicate her admiration to this individual. For Edna to take the time to write to this person is a huge deal because of how important she was in the civil rights movement. Edna Griffin was born in 1909 in Kentucky. She later attended Fisk University, where she met her husband Stanley Griffin. The couple moved to Des Moines in 1947. Racial discrimination in Iowa at this time was not good. More and more African Americans were moving to Iowa and moving to the bigger cities within Iowa. A lot of whites did not like this and treated blacks very poorly. In July of 1948, Griffin, her daughter, and two friends entered the Katz drugstore, and Edna ordered an ice cream soda. The store refused to serve her because they weren't equipped to serve colored people. This did not sit well with Griffin. She organized boycotts and sit-ins and eventually sued the owners and went on to win the case. This was a huge feat for African American rights. Griffin continued to fight for rights by organizing people to walk in the Martin Luther King Jr. March to Washington, formed different organizations fighting for equality, and was a huge advocate for world peace and equality for all. She was a powerful figure in the civil rights movement, and everyone knew her importance in it. Throughout the entire letter, Edna has the purpose of changing the recipient's mood by attempting to uplift and encourage this individual. She first starts by talking about how she is finally to the point at night where the children are in bed and she has time to think. She is attempting to make the individual remember there are good things in life outside of a jail cell. She next tells the recipient of how many people, including herself, admire her courage, but they do not know how to make it count. Griffin is attempting to encourage the individual by letting her know people really do care and admire her bravery. Finally, Edna says how she herself draws inspiration and energy to look for peace so that no child has to worry about Mama being taken away. This again is said to uplift the recipient. She now knows that whatever action she took wasn't for nothing. What even speaks more to the individual is that Edna Griffin herself is writing the letter, that a human with such importance admires her actions and is attempting to make her have hope once again.